Goal: to inspire viewers with the story of Larry Ellison's rebellious nature, audacious vision, and relentless competitiveness, showing how a nonconformist attitude and an unyielding focus on a single technology can build a multi-billion-dollar empire. Imagine a college dropout who, after 3 different universities, had no diploma to his name. A man who was famously blunt, fiercely competitive, and who once said, "I'm the ultimate capitalist." This is the story of Larry Ellison, the ultimate rebel who built Oracle, a software empire that powered the world's biggest corporations and made him one of the wealthiest people on the planet. His life is a masterclass in defying convention, seeing a revolutionary idea, and having the sheer will to outwork and outsmart every competitor. We'll explore his unconventional beginnings, the pivotal moment that led to Oracle's creation, the monumental challenges he faced in the early tech wars, and the powerful principles that propelled him from a restless programmer to a global tech titan. If you've ever felt like your path to success was too different to work, this video is for you. Larry Ellison's childhood was marked by a feeling of being an outsider. Born to an unwed mother, he was raised by his aunt and uncle in Chicago. He was an incredibly intelligent but rebellious kid who never quite fit in. He dropped out of the University of Illinois after his sophomore year following the death of his adoptive mother. He then tried his hand at a few other universities, but his restless nature and lack of interest in formal education led him to drop out of both the University of Chicago and the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. In 1966, he moved to Berkeley, California, the heart of the burgeoning counterculture movement, but his interest was in a different kind of revolution: computers. He bounced around various programming jobs, gaining invaluable experience, but feeling a deep sense of dissatisfaction with his lack of ownership and control. He was an autodidact, a self-taught programmer who believed he could do things better than the established players. The real turning point came in 1977. While working for a small company, Larry Ellison read a research paper published by IBM researchers titled "A Relational Model of Data for Large Shared Data Banks." It was about a new concept for organizing information called a relational database. IBM was slow to commercialize the idea, but Ellison saw its profound potential. He realized that a database management system that could run on any computer, not just IBM's, could be a game changer. That same year, with just $2,000 of his own money and a $2,000 investment from a partner, he co-founded a company called Software Development Laboratories. Their first project was to build a relational database. They renamed the company Oracle after their first major project, a consulting contract with the CIA. Ellison was not just building a product. He was betting on a new architecture that would eventually dominate the entire software industry. Oracle's early days were a relentless battle for survival against bigger, more established competitors. They were a small, scrappy startup, taking on giants like IBM and Sybase. In the early 1990s, the company almost went bankrupt due to a period of aggressive and, at times, unethical sales practices. They were accused of overstating sales and revenue to hit targets, a practice that led to a major financial scandal. Ellison faced a massive crisis of leadership and trust. He had to fire his entire U.S. sales team and rebuild the company's reputation from the ground up. This period of humbling failure taught him a crucial lesson. When you're innovating, you've got to be prepared for people to say you're crazy. He learned that while an aggressive, competitive nature was a strength, it had to be tempered with discipline and integrity. He led a remarkable turnaround, focusing on building a world-class product and re-establishing trust with his customers. Through his combination of brilliant foresight and unyielding will, Larry Ellison transformed Oracle from a struggling startup into a global software behemoth. His success was built on several core principles: unwavering competitiveness. Ellison was famously obsessed with beating his rivals. This competitive drive fueled a culture of high performance and constant innovation within Oracle. He often used the enemy to motivate his teams. Long-term vision. He had an unshakable belief that relational databases were the future of enterprise software. He ignored the skeptics and focused on building a superior product, a strategy that paid off over decades. Strategic acquisitions. When he couldn't beat a competitor, he bought them. Ellison executed a series of brilliant, aggressive acquisitions, most notably PeopleSoft and Sun Microsystems, that consolidated Oracle's dominance and expanded its portfolio, embracing disruption. He was a latecomer to the cloud computing market, but when he pivoted, he did so with the same all-or-nothing approach, investing billions to build Oracle's cloud infrastructure to compete with Amazon and Microsoft. Larry Ellison's journey culminated in his rise to one of the wealthiest people in the world. He didn't just build a software company, he built a platform that became the backbone for countless corporations, from banks to airlines to retailers. His legacy is one of radical nonconformism, showing that formal education and social niceties are no match for a brilliant idea and an unyielding will to execute it. He is a living testament to the power of a single-minded vision and a relentless drive to win. Beyond his incredible entrepreneurial journey, Larry Ellison's life offers crucial financial lessons for anyone aspiring to build wealth. He understood that true wealth is built by identifying a single, transformative technology and relentlessly exploiting its potential. Here are 3 top financial principles you can learn from Larry Ellison's incredible journey. Bet big on a single, transformative idea. Ellison's entire empire was built on a single piece of software. Instead of trying to do a little bit of everything, he focused on becoming the best in one area. For your own financial life, this means finding a niche or an industry you believe in and focusing your resources on it. Use your competitors as a catalyst. Ellison's competitiveness was a powerful motivator. In a financial context, this means that instead of fearing competition, you can use it to push yourself to create better products, find new markets, or invest more strategically. Never stop evolving. Even at the peak of his career, Ellison saw the threat of the cloud and pivoted Oracle's entire business model. Financial success requires continuous learning and a willingness to adapt your strategies to changing market conditions. So, what does the remarkable story of Larry Ellison truly teach us? It's that with a rebellious spirit, a powerful idea, and a relentless drive to win, you can build an extraordinary life and leave a lasting legacy. Your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Your courage to be different and your willingness to outwork the competition does. If Larry Ellison can go from a dropout to a titan of industry, what impossible dream are you holding on to? Chase your dreams, learn from every setback, and never, ever give up. Tell us in the comments what inspired you most about Larry Ellison's journey. If you liked this video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories and practical advice. Until next time, stay rebellious, stay competitive, and keep building your own future.